The world is changing, especially the entertainment world. What we see and consume as entertainment now is completely different than what we did in the past. I believe change is a good thing, but where do we draw the line?
I love you.
I love you, but love is not enough anymore.
What?
It's not anymore.
What? Love is not enough?
It's not.
Before we get started with this video, I do have to do this disclaimer because this is my first time actually making a video like this. So, number one, I'm going to try to remain neutral as much as possible. There are a few subject matters in here, a few topics I'll cover lightly. There won't be any showcase of it. I just want to let you know that I will have a pretty heavy opinion at the end of this all. And, that's what this whole platform is for. When I find stuff, I want people to talk about it with. So just let me know. I try to respond to every single comment I get. Second disclaimer. One of the people whose name is Young Lo, their pronouns are not very specific whenever they're mentioned. So for the time being, I just don't want to cause any ruckus. I will just refer to them as Young Lo or simply them. Thank you. And now let's get into the video. Okay, so let's rewind back to 2021. Nirali and Young Lo decide to publicize their relationship.
So, I was taking a break and I needed a social media break. And I'm still gonna take one. We still wanna take a little detox, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanna come on here and say she's officially my girlfriend.
When it came time to it, eventually them coming out together was a really big deal in 2021. Not that Young Lo wasn't comfortable or anything, but just them being together was a big deal. That's what I'm clarifying. And they were making it very public, very TikTok, Instagram heavy relationship, which I have my own gripes on that, but that's a different story for a different day. So they were very public and open about their relationship on social media. Maya Angelou says, when someone shows you who they are the first time, believe them. So here's where things start to take a turn.
I'm done with you, as in you're not playing with me anymore.
So throughout their very public and social media heavy relationship, Nirali and Young Lo had many instances where they were on the verge to breaking up. They were breaking up, or they were on breaks. Everything was out in the open for everybody to see. But in the midst of all this, in the meantime, between their breakups, allegations, cheating allegations, and things of that nature, yeah, it was that type of relationship that was very public and on social media. They get to a really good point in their life, and they're together. Things seem to calm down, and so they decide to do the insemination process on Nirali. And so, with a child on the way, you think life would be perfect. Far from it, my friend.
You done turn me up. I'm done with you, as in you're not playing with me anymore. You're not gonna get the version of me where I'm sitting up crying. I'm done with you. I'm not playing the games with you. Laura baby.
Decides to get a tattoo of Young Lo on her face. Dye her hair green. Shave her eyebrows. Do a Joker's cosplay. And then propose? I really wish I was joking when I said that, but roll the clip.
Daddy, I bring to you the ring that
I thought when there's a bride, they're supposed to look good.
Daddy, I love you so much, Daddy. I know you're obsessed with me like the way I'm obsessed.
You know I'm not. Stop lying.
So after all this, they go quiet for a little bit. And then they come back on social media and everything seems fine. It seems good. It seems like they actually worked it out.
Right now, go to my Instagram. You don't want to miss it. For the next 24 hours, we're about to have the craziest fucking content. Tell him, bang!
Y'all heard my baby daddy. Go right now.
But little did we know that that was actually the calm before the storm.
Daddy, I bring to you the ring that
I thought when there's a bride, they're supposed to look good.
So much other stuff happened. Norali kicks Young Lo out of the house for more cheating. I'm unsure of where this clip falls in a timeline, and I really wish I had a better timeline for you guys, but there's so much content to go through that I couldn't realistically give you a timeline like that. But this video right here should show you enough of, I guess, Young Lo's character during this period in time, because at this point this is most recently, and after that clip I'll show you someone actually reacting to the clip.
Daddy,
Do the back of my foot. Yeah, I just want, yeah, so
Daddy, my C-section is in a lot of pain.
that's cool. Just hold on. I just want to come in here and say, like, you know, I might be a lot of things, but at least I still show to the delivery of my kids. You feel me? This is my second son. You know what I'm saying? I know I told y'all we was having a girl, but I say what I want. You know what I'm saying? My dad used to make you cry, right or wrong. I'm very glad and thankful that I was able to honor his presence and do the same.
Can somebody explain to me why nobody has whooped Laura yet? Like, why her mama ain't touching her? Why Norali ain't touching her? Like, why are we not whooping that bitch? Why are we as a collective not finding out where she at and honestly jumping her?
Now, I bring up fan base and I bring up both of these clips all for the whole reason I make this whole breakdown video in the first place. There's a fan base for this. I understand, you know, supporting people through hard times. I do understand that. But this moment right here is when everything I thought about these people starts to crumble.
Lynn, Lily, Leanne, Jamie B, Yarn Beautiful, do y'all's big one. Come on.
You really think you gonna protect my kids when you can't even protect your eyebrows? It's crazy.
I'm unsure of how serious all of this is supposed to be. If they're literally on TikTok live battling for gifts. Like, do you understand where I'm coming from? Like, if you are a fan of them, if you like them, maybe you can bring some more clarity to me, because this right here, it discredits everything that was happening beforehand. And if you're a fan and you know a little bit more than me, like, feel free to be in the comments, stitch this video, I leave them open. But you're on live with a potential person that, for the most part, seems like a very bad toxic relationship, and you're using the toxic relationship to gain gifts, to gain money, to entertain people. Like, I think the thing that's really getting me is that, unfortunately, there's people in this world that live with narcissistic people. They live with a word, I don't know if I can say this word on TikTok. They live with those type of people, and that's it. That's just their life, and they can't speak out. They can't speak up because of embarrassment, potential more A word, and that's it. And not to mention that all the trauma that's going to come with that for the rest of their life, because they're just stuck in that situation. And unfortunately, there's just people out there that are like that. Like, they can't fix that. And if it does sound like you, first of all, I would like to say I'm very sorry. And second, I did put a link tree in my bio. You can ignore all the other links. There's a link tree specifically for you to get some resources that you need. So please go check that out. Please take advantage if that sounds like you. If it's just a very public showcase of all of it, at what point as consumers do we start to tell the content creators, hey, maybe this is not the best step for you to go in. Maybe this is not the best direction. Hey, maybe let's not go on live and showcase this for the whole world to see. Because, you know, unfortunately, some people don't necessarily have that in their life. They don't know right from wrong, or digital safety, or digital awareness. just because they simply did not have it. I would hope that you guys watch both sides and you form your own opinions and let me know what you think in the comments below. But just like maybe answer that question as well. At what point, when we see these content creators putting themselves out there very publicly, do we say, hey, don't do that? But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video, hopefully.